I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team. In this video, we're going to finish up our fruit shop site to be able to publish and take a look at it live on the internet. So let's go ahead and jump into our dashboard and publish our website. So here I am in the dashboard, and I'm going to go to Builders, drag and drop Pixel Perfect, and My Sites. When I go to My Sites, I can just do a filter for my site. So I'm going to type in the word fruit. And there's my fruit stand right here. So I'm going to go all the way over to the right hand side, and I'm going to go to More Options, and I'm going to choose Publish. And then I'm going to click OK. Now my website's been published, and I can take a look at it again. It refreshes the screen. So I'm going to type in fruit to filter for that particular site. And there's my site again, but if you'll notice this time it's blue. That blue means that you can click on that link and it will go straight to the website. You can also right click on it and choose copy link address, and that will allow you to copy the address of that web page. It has the default link there. A domain is not attached yet. So if you want to give your link to someone so they can look at your site, you can right click the name and then copy link address and give them that copy, and they can go and see your site live on the internet. This is the same place that you can add a domain. So if you take a look at More Options, you can choose Connect Domain. So let's take a look at that. So in here, you would type in the name of your domain, and then you would choose where you want to publish your website. So you have the choice of doing it regionally. So for example, if you're in the USA, you could choose the North American servers. But if you're going to be publishing internationally, your website will be accessed faster if you choose CDN All Regions. And what that allows you to do is when the user asks for your website, and they're in Africa, if you chose North American servers, they'd have to come all the way to North America to get the website and then take it all the way back to Africa to serve it up. But if you choose CDN servers, they might find a server that's closer and it would serve up your website a little bit faster. So I'm going to choose CDN. The next option is you can buy your domain straight from Builderall. You can click this button, go through the purchase process. It will purchase that domain for you, and it will connect it for you as well. So it will be ready to go within about 30 minutes to an hour, if not faster. If you have your domain hosted somewhere else, like GoDaddy, 1&1, HostGator, you just type in the domain name, you click CDN, or whichever server you want to use, and then click Save. And now you've got some instructions on how to set up your domain name service. And DNS is very important, and you need to make sure that you're setting up your name servers on your registrar. If you purchase from Builderall, this step is not necessary. But if you have your domain registered in a different place, you're going to have to set up your name servers. And you're going to grab the name servers that are listed in your instructions. In this particular case, it's ns3.l4dns.com and ns4.l4dns.com. You'll copy that information, follow the instructions to change the name servers on your registrar, and then you need to wait approximately an hour for those records to propagate. But remember that it could take up to 48 hours for those records to propagate. So it may be a while before you get to see your live version once you connect your domain, because all the DNS servers in the world have to be updated with this new information, and sometimes it takes a little while. When you follow those instructions, then you just click I got it, let me connect the domain, and then everything's connected, and it's just a matter of waiting for propagation to happen. Once your domain is connected, you'll have some more options. So let's look at a domain that's already connected and ready to go with Builderall. So this is a domain that's already connected to Builderall, and there's a new button that's available, which is emails. If I click that button, This allows me to create emails under this domain. So the domain is socialmediaexplosion.com. I've created support@socialmediaexplosion.com, admin@socialmediaexplosion.com, and Shelly@socialmediaexplosion.com. You can create a new email by clicking Add Email. You can change the password by clicking the padlock, and you can access your email using Access Webmail. When you click that, you just put the email address in, the password that you created, and you'll be able to access your email, including sending and receiving. Another important thing that's changed is once you connect your domain, when you've got more options, you've got the option to activate SSL. SSL is very important on websites because it's a layer of protection, and you want to make sure to activate your SSL. Once you click it, it will take about 20 minutes to an hour to completely activate. So once it activates, when you type in your domain name and you type in the HTTP, when it goes to your website to show that SSL is connected, the address will start with HTTPS. So watch for that to see if your SSL is completely connected. Also, if you create a website and you want other people to have a copy of your website, you can click Public Layout. What that does is it creates a version of your website that you can get a link for it, and you can give it to someone. They can use that link. It opens your website in the website editor, and then they can save it to their account in Builderall. So it's an exact copy of your website they can add to their own Builderall dashboard. You can also share your website with someone using the transfer button. But remember, you want to copy your website before you transfer, because if you transfer the website will no longer be in your dashboard. So go to More Options and choose Duplicate first, and then you can choose Transfer. And you'll use the email address of the Builderall user. You'll put that in, and it will take it directly from your website list and transfer it to their website list. So they will have that website inside their own dashboard, and it will disappear from your dashboard. When you start to get a bunch of websites in your site list, you're going to see a really long list, and it sometimes gets harder to find your websites. So you can use a filter, and when you're using the filter, you just start typing in what you're looking for. And based on those few letters, it will find all of the websites that start with those letters. So that's one way to look for your sites. Another way is to put your websites into categories, and the categories show on this column right here. If you want to narrow down categories, then you just start looking at categories, and if I want to find all of the items that I have for training, I click that category, and it narrows it down to all of the websites that I've put in the category of training. You can create new categories by clicking the plus button, and you can edit your categories by going to Configure, and you can edit the name of a category, or you can delete a category. You also have the ability to add a description of your website, and the description also helps you. It's another layer to find websites faster and start to categorize the websites, so you can see these quickly and figure out which one you want to actually jump into. Once you start building a lot of websites, you will need the description, and you will need categories, and you will need to work with that filter feature to find your websites quickly. So that's how you publish your website. You connect a domain, you enable SSL, you work with your emails that are connected to your domain, and you can even share your websites with others. I'll see you in the next video.